days later, Victor tagged along, but that thing that alerted Winter was a crocodile in the water. They saw these pyramids and decided to head towards them, as they were suspicious. But this time Luna led the group, as she was the faster one. Yeah, just do that. What the? Wondered. What the? Wondered Luna as she ran through the corridor. It was mysterious. No, nothing. Just a straight hall through the Sahara Desert. They started to run through the desert, but then quickly turned back. They had to travel in the water to get Winter back to her home. There was a glow behind a rock that only Winter saw. "Put me down," she said. "Okay," said Luna, in a confused look. Luna walked behind the thing where she saw the glowing rock, though it disappeared when she walked close enough to the writing. She could feel something off. Something felt off. She felt weird. Little did she know that this was her spark activating, and she ran away from it. The Luna could scent the little bits of magic. She could tell that Winter was magical. And she had actually 3 powers. She had the power of the seasons, which she could change the seasons at any time, which could be dangerous for any animal. And she also had weather powers, which could change the weather, also which could kill any animal as well as at any moment. She could cause avalanches, earthquakes, tsunamis, even natural disasters she could cause with the weather. And lastly, she had an unknown power that summoned some unknown force that barricade the sickness from hurting any of her friends. "I sense something within you," Luna said. Winter looked at her confused. "What do you mean? You sense something within me? Like potential?" said Luna. "No, I mean like you have powers," said Luna. "There's a special aura around every power, and I can tell you have 3, but one of them I don't know what it is. The other 2, is weather and season, which in a season power, which is extremely rare amongst all the foxes. And wait. Oops. Luna paused and looked at the little kit in the eyes. She had a fourth power that was secret among the powerful foxes. Nobody could ever get it. It was believed to be unrecoverable, as it was lost during the sickness spreading. Do you have this? You have how can I explain this? You have one of the mythical powers that was believed to be extinct thousands of years ago when the sickness hit. You and your mother must have carried some genetic thing. Though your mother never found her spark, you did. And that spark was your passion to explore. Explore and find different ways to come around obstacles. When you apparently saw something behind that area, it was your spark of curiosity, and you could have protected us from something terrible. I hope you know that by activating your spark, you could have protected us. Secondly, you could have protected us all. And secondly, you are definitely going to be a new member on our team. That is if you want to be. It depends on what you'd like and what you don't want. And your spark was... It was definitely something off. I'd never seen anything like it, said Luna in a shocked voice. You have the mythical power called... don't really remember what it's called, but I think it's called trying to remember. I think it's called Luna paused, trying to think. She looked around and saw writing on the walls, which she could easily read. You have the power of shape-shifting, she said. The power of shape-shifting is one of the mythical ones that was lost during the battle. You have the 3 that were lost during the battle. Somehow, your mother your mother or father or ancestors or something had to have withholded that power. And now you have it, said Luna. Whoa, that's super cool, she said. Little Winter said. I can't believe I have powers. I never knew I was a power fox like you, she said. But now we must be on our way. To a new area. To the jungle we go. Come on, let's go, she said whilst picking up the little fox. Summer got up with being silly. Miss cleaned some dust off her nose and just did a backflip for no reason whatsoever. And they began to run. Night had already fallen as they were running. It was clear that they may not have made it out in time to be able to see everything. Though she kept going deeper until she had reached the water. And they jumped in. And they kept swimming through the water. Then I kept swimming. It got harder and harder fighting through the current. But they had to keep going before it was too late. You never know what these parts could bring. She kept swimming, admiring the wonderful area. They kept swimming as it was getting harder to swim anyways. They had to go over the hole that was left there that would lead to the savannah, as that wouldn't really do anything to protect Little Winter now. She had powers she didn't even know how to use yet, but they would protect her if she really needed them to. They kept swimming through the water. And into the darkness they went. And into the forest they went, fading deep into the darkness. The farther they went, the more they came closer to what we call now the breaking point. They had now arrived into the jungle. The river became narrow as they swam. They kept going and going. Then they went up to the land as to find an animal that was injured by the sickness. This area had held red pandas and wonderful animals. Little Luna kept sniffing around as to make sure all the animals were safe. Though whilst they weren't looking, and whilst Mist was talking to Luna. Dang it, I was prepping with you guys. Pretend you never saw that. While Summer was off hunting and stuff, Mist was bitten by one of the rabid foxes around here, falling to the floor and passing out. Before she knew it, she would be one of the rabid ones. ignore that it's actually summer for roleplay purposes. While Mist laid there, she practically lost control of her body as the sickness took in. The fox that bit her watched her carefully as to make sure that she was actually infected. And then it would turn to the others. Mist quickly turned, and she woke up with red eyes like the other fox. Then she got ready to attack the others. Luna looked behind her and told the others to turn and get ready for an attack. "Guys, look behind you! Get ready for an attack!" she said frantically. Willow approached them, and the other rabid fox began to watch with fury as to make sure that this fox did nothing. Willow was knocked out. Winter was knocked out by the bigger fox. I don't know where that happened. And seemingly would not wake up for a while. Luna could tell that Mist had gotten bitten, as her scent was certainly the same. The rabid fox began to attack, but Luna stepped in and knocked the fox out. She sent out a little ball of blackness, killing the other fox. "I'm sorry, Mist. We were friends till the end. I wish this didn't happen to you," she said, and then Mist looked over. That was Moon?" she said with a shock. "Yeah, got another one to deal with," she said. But Mist quickly got rid of the